The refs are going to be sore after that one. Throwing that flag like it's nothing. 200 plus penalty yards in this game. Prime time Monday night game. Two division rivals. We have 200 plus penalty yards. And the Jets, they had that game in the bag. They absolutely could have won that game. Yet the win screwed them. I think the refs screwed them in the beginning, giving all the calls to the Bills, even though at the end they started to give the calls to the Jets. They gave all the calls to the Bills, and Josh Allen squeaks his way with a dub and avoids a 3-game losing streak, while the Jets are on a 3-game losing streak. Man, no James Cook. Why I gave out my pick earlier today that the Jets were going to win. They should have won that game. Back-to-back missed field goals by Greg Zuerlein to put the Jets up by 3. And you know how much the Bills won by? 3. Man, Josh Allen, he played a decent game. 19 of 25 for 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers had a really good game. 294 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 interception at the end where Mike Williams tripped. Mike Williams, he could have had an easy little check down for Aaron Rodgers. Went right through his hands. And then at the end, he gives a pick to Teron Johnson, who was questionable. Comes back, makes a good play. Teron Johnson, that was a good pick. But Mike Williams, you drop a ball, and then later in the game, you have the opportunity to save the game. Stand up, try to make a play on that ball. You slip. He was trying to find the ball, but he slipped. Mike Williams, garbage. Garrett Wilson and Allen Lazard were actually really, really good this game. Allen Lazard, 6 receptions, 114 yards. At the end of the first half, what do you think the Jets are going to be down 10 going into the half? Hail Mary heave, Aaron Rodgers specialty. Allen Lazard comes down with it, 1 touchdown. He lost me I lost in fantasy because Allen Lazard. Whatever. I was rooting for the Jets. That made me happy. 8 receptions, 107 yards for Garrett Wilson. 5 receptions, 56 yards for Breece Hall. Bills give up the most reception, I think the most receiving yards for a running back each game. For the opposing team, of course. Those were the impact receivers for the Jets. Buffalo receivers didn't even do that much. I mean, you had 3 receptions here, 6 receptions. Dalton Kincaid, 51 yards. Ray Davis, the running back, had 1 big reception. He had 55 yards. I mean, Keon Coleman, 3 receptions, 26 yards. Khalil Shakir, he was hurt. 2 receptions, 19 yards. Bills receivers didn't do much. They got ran on in the beginning of the game by Ray Davis. He ended up with 97 yards. No James Cook, you still get ran on. That's unacceptable by the Jets. But the Jets, they showed fight. I think that's my main takeaway. They showed that they could compete. This is a really good team. They hung in there with the Texans. Texans are good. The Bills hung in there with the Texans. The Texans are good. I think it was just probably Nathaniel Hackett. I mean, the play calling looked better. It looked like they were more fluid, moving the ball up and down the field. Breece Hall had good runs, good rushing yards tonight, 113 yards. Breece Hall, he could have also won them the game. But Taylor Rapp. Now that's the impact player of the game. Taylor Rapp. Alright? Down the seam, Garrett Wilson could have had a touchdown. Nope, DeMar Hamlin, Taylor Rapp work together, sandwich him, ball comes out, no touchdown, incomplete. Taylor Rapp, ball down the seam. I think it was targeted to a tight end. Perfect error. These are 2 perfect Aaron Rodgers down the seam throws. Taylor Rapp comes in, breaks it up, avoids the first down. Taylor Rapp, Breece Hall 1-on-1. Breece Hall breaks out for his longest run of the night. Taylor Rapp gets in front of him. And I believe he forced them to kick the field goal that ended up missing. I know they didn't score on that drive. They didn't score a touchdown on that drive. But he ended up creating a field goal, or I don't remember if it was a missed field goal. Taylor Rapp, impact player of the game for sure. He was incredible. Up and down the field, he had 8 tackles. 8 tackles. Pretty damn good. Taylor Rapp was flying up and down that field making plays. Now the Jets. Now, how does this game affect the Dolphins' legacy? The best team in the league, the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? This one, you could have looked at it either way. If you want to win the division, but the Dolphins are probably not. If you want to win the division, then you want the Bills to lose. Because we can't beat the Bills. We already lost the Bills. We still have 2 more games to get to the Jets. We want the Bills to lose as many games as possible. You want both these to lose to get as many games as possible. When they go against each other, you don't know. If you want to win the division, you want the Bills to lose. You want the Jets to win. Now, when you're looking at it from a wild card standpoint, which the Dolphins probably have more of a chance of making the wild card than they do the division, then you want the Jets to lose. Because they'll probably be in that wild card hunt also, and you want them to lose as much games as possible. But either way, you can look at it. Doesn't matter. You can look at it both ways. It's a win for the Dolphins and a loss for the Dolphins. Dolphins just need to win themselves. They just need to win this game, get Tua back, win those rest of the game. Now the Jets. Your defense in the first half was getting pushed back. Then they started holding their own, forcing field goals. Tyler Bassels had a missed field goal. It was that win. The win was working against both teams. The Jets should have won that game. The refs and the win were working against. I don't care what anybody says. The refs were working against both teams. Mainly, I feel like it impacted the Jets more. Especially DJ Reed. That guy's a walking PI. Pass interference every goddamn play. Relax from DJ Reed. He's really good though. He makes that DB group really efficient for the Jets. Him and Sauce Gardner, really good. You could tell when DJ Reed came out the game, they started trying to attack that Keon Coleman reception and stuff. You can tell it really worked. Bills, I don't think the Bills are really that good. I saw them play my Dolphins. They walked away with a dub, blew them out the water, but losing to the Texans last minute is bad. I think bad clock management by Sean McDermott. Not running the ball to make them waste the timeouts, which helped them get that one play to get into field goal range in the Texans game. I don't know. I really think the Bills are not that good of a team. That's just me. They lost to the Ravens. They lost to the Texans, two really good teams. But the Bills, they don't look efficient. I mean, Josh Allen seems to always make a damn play when you count him out. Third down, comes down. You can't leave Josh Allen on third down. You just got to take away the down entirely because he's just going to make a play. I mean, the last play of the game to seal the game. Perfect play. They tried to contain him. Nope, too big. Gets to the edge. Ball game. Then there was a touchdown to his tight end, Dawson Knox, where he looked like I said it. I literally said during the play, oh, he got swallowed. Nope, too big. Escape. Touchdown. The play to Ray Davis, the running back, down the field, rolls out to the right. You think he's done? Nope, he throws it up. He comes down with it. This dude, Josh Allen, cannot be contained. You gotta tackle him. You gotta tackle him right. You just gotta tackle him. It's a task to tackle him and a task to contain him. He's a good quarterback, and I don't like it. I hate it. The Bills, they got the Titans, Seahawks, Dolphins, Colts. To me, that looks like a win, a win, a win, and a win. Maybe a loss to the Dolphins, of course. Maybe the Seahawks will give them the most trouble. I think they're going to win out. They're going to win this damn division. There's no hope. The Jets, they needed to beat them. I like Aaron Rodgers. He's my favorite quarterback of all time. He looks like he's getting better. He looks like he's just better in this offense. Daniel Hackett, trash. Yeah, but you knew they were going to come out. I knew the Jets were going to give this a game because it's the common interim head coach game where they play hard. Even though the Jets, it kind of seemed like from posts on social media that not all of them were in on this firing, and most of them probably didn't want it. But Ulbrich, he looks like the energy guy, looks like the Dan Campbell type guy. Defensive guy, though. Defense played alright. It's Josh Allen, though. It's hard to defend the Bills just because of Josh Allen. You look at the running backs, they had no running back this week. The running backs still did good. They don't have any damn receivers on that team. The receivers still did good. I mean, you can't do nothing about the Bills. The Bills are tough. But the Jets fans, do not count your team out of the playoffs just yet. Because you guys face the Steelers on Sunday night next week. I count that as I think that's a W. The Patriots, that's a W. The Texans, tough game. You guys could win. I feel like the Jets were competing with the Bills. I think the Jets can compete. I don't know why. I just see something in them that makes them compete. Their defense can step up, and their offense can look like this. They'll be perfectly fine. The Cardinals, the Colts, those are winnable games. And they play the Dolphins twice. Those are winnable games. Unfortunately, they play the Jaguars, the Rams this season. Winnable games. Got the Bills one more time on the schedule before they played the Dolphins last week. You guys can make a true playoff push. The season's not over. You guys got to win that game against the Steelers. That's a must-win. It's going to be tough. Mike Tomlin, Sunday night. It's going to be tough. You guys got to win that game. Man, these field goal kickers need to get it together. I don't care what win there is. You got to figure a way to work with the win. You have one job. Work with the win. You got to figure it out. No excuses for field goal kickers. Tyler Bass is pretty terrible. He missed an extra point and a field goal, I think. He missed a field goal and an extra point. That extra point he missed was terrible. But the Bills squeak away with a W. They fall to 4-2 on the season. They avoided a 3-game losing streak. The Jets fall to 2-4 and are on a 3-game losing streak. Screw the Bills.